What's going on, YouTube family? Today we'll be going out to test ride a Can-Am limited edition. I think they call them the Can-Am Roadsters now. I always call it a Spyder. I don't know why, but I'll drop the title of exactly what it is right before the video. But let's get up here, get on this bike and test it out.
I am just a man who lusts, gives, tries. Sometimes I lose my way. My mother says your whole life's in the hand of God.
What you need is company, comfortably, you and me. I can see you, I can leave you, I can leave. Baby, you come for me.
So what's going on, YouTube family? It is I, Infinit Ryda, and today we're out testing a Can-Am Limited. So let's see how I like this thing. We did have to do a little test ride in the parking lot or whatnot. These will take quite a bit of getting used to, I would say, because we're on semi-autos and there's no clutch, which I'm used to having a clutch, and there's no handbrake. We only have a foot brake on the unit. This particular unit is a 1300 or 1330 engine, I believe. Semi-auto. It's 115 horsepower with 96 foot-pounds of torque. It doesn't auto upshift, but it does automatically shift down. I will say it is really comfortable, but the ride, if you're used to riding a motorcycle and then you jump on this unit, it's a big difference as far as the feel. And like when you turn, it doesn't actually lean. And just getting used to the three-wheel stabilization, because it has some type of stabilization system on it. It's a little bit different. For those people who've never ridden a motorcycle, they probably love this unit. I mean, I may like the Can-Am, but I would have to actually test ride a fully manual unit, which they didn't have available. But for what it's worth, it's definitely a comfortable little machine. I'm not going to be able to fully test the power because we're not allowed to act a fool out here, of course. And again, if I didn't state it already, I'm on the limited, so it has a lot of bells and whistles. Seems like it has a little power, I gave it a little bit right there, but you know, when coming from a R1 to getting on here, it's just a totally different ball game. The one I'm on has features like you can raise the windshield, as I'm doing now. You can lower it whenever you like. Has adjustable suspension, which I'll show you if I get to stop, because this is down here on this lower panel. I do like the display on this unit. It's like almost like a car display. Oh, when you turn, it feels really weird. But you can't turn at like high speeds or anything like that. They want us to keep a tight group. I don't know how tight they want me to be. It's definitely different. We'll say that. I believe this is a 2017 unit. At the end of the video, I'll put up the specs of this, the one I'm actually riding on. The big question, would I choose this over a sports bike? The answer is no, because of the type of rider I am and what I'm used to. Would I choose this over my cruiser? The answer to that question is well, yeah, I'd have to say no. Would I choose this over the Grom? Hell no. Would I ride this or want to own one if someone gave me one? Of course. I would get out and ride the hell out of this thing. But, you know, it wouldn't be my first choice if I was at a dealership looking for a new bike. Because I don't really consider this like a motorcycle. It's like in between a motorcycle and a four-wheeler. Like a, I guess a street legal four-wheeler. Because I used to have a Yamaha Blaster, and the feel of this is closer to that than the feel of any of my bikes. It's much closer to the Yamaha Blaster in the way it handles and moves. Like when you're turning, you don't lean with the turn, but you gotta kind of balance yourself because it feels like it's gonna flip. But it's a decent little unit. I'll give it that. Let's hit this corner. Whoa. Yeah, it has a little bit of go. It'll get up and move. I'm willing to bet any amount of money this thing is really comfortable as far as going on long trips or on the highway. It's like being in your car just with two seats and wind. You do get some wind. But the way the wind comes over the windshield is a little different. I can hear it a lot more. It's not as aerodynamic as my R1, but of course it wouldn't be because my R1 has a lower profile. I guess we're pulling back in. That was a really short test ride. I guess most of the ride, because they said it lasts an hour, most of it is just in the parking lot. I'd ride one again. But I'd like to have it for like a day or so. Wish they rented these things out so I could really see what it can do. I can't really see what it can do with with the Can-Am crew with me. I don't get to fully test this baby out. But my overall thoughts, I think it's a decent machine. It's just not for me, but it's definitely for someone. Yep. How you turn the parking brake off on mine? Hey!
Take it off the car.
Is it this?
You take it off the car.
It's this one?
No, right here.
It's not one over there on this.
Parking brake's right here.
Okay.
So parking brake is off. Parking brake's on right now. Parking brake's off. Let me make sure the suspension's set right in the middle.
Okay.
You can make it stiffer. You can make it softer. I'm
Okay.
gonna put it right there. So
When I press it, you press it once.
this button.
That's on.
Yep. Press it on. Now press it off. And you can.
Oh, so it's different than the other one.
You can raise your windshield up and down. Okay.
Okay. Okay, now I'm good.